Hey, we'll try this again. And if I go out, then I'm going to go sit on my deck and bring you the whole thing again. It'll be very boring. 5 tips for a beautiful flower bed. Break up the hard dirt. Pull out the weeds by the roots. Feed the soil. Plant the plants. And protect with mulch. Oh yeah. Hey, David. Sweet hat. I know, right? Look at that thing. Man, it's got a little deal that I can strap around my neck or my chin when the wind's blowing and everything. Dude, I'm uptown. Protecting my head from the sun. Alright, so here's what I always like to garden and kind of reflect on what that means in a deeper sense. Ooh. Okay, break up the hard dirt. In life, we got to admit and confess that we got problems, that we got hard patches that we need to break up. That's the first step, is to see the places in your life that you need to break up and start over, okay? And see the places where you need some coaching. You got to humble yourself. Every time you admit you have a hard place in your life, you have to get humble. You have to admit you have some hard soil and recognize it. All right, pull out the weeds. What can we take from that? You got to get rid of the bad stuff, man. You got to get rid of the weeds in your life. You got to get rid of the things that are crowding out the things in life that you really want to do. Your main goals, your passions. It can be bad relationships. It can be bad habits, like watching TV, spending too much time in front of the computer or the TV, spending time with people that don't lift you up and help you go forward. Those are the weeds. Maybe it doesn't have to be dramatic, but there are things in your life where you're wasting time and you're not growing, and those are your weeds. Number 3, feed the soil. You have to add the good stuff, guys. What's the good stuff? Read good books. And I start with the Bible every morning. Man, there's so much wisdom in that book, whether you believe it's God's Word or not. It's such a great book. So many really cool things to learn from that book. So read good books, and then find a mentor, find a good coach, find somebody that can lift you up and feed you, feed your soul, feed your mind. Seek good relationships. Those things will feed you. Good people, put people around you that lift you up and help you go the direction you want to go. And of course, listen to great podcasts instead of the rock station once in a while on your way to work. Okay, number 4, plant the seed or the plant of the flowers. That's where you get total choice, total freedom to pick what you want to grow in your life. All right, it could be a passion. It could be several things. Like for me, I'm growing my spiritual walk with God. I'm growing my relationship with my wife. I'm growing a positive and uplifting business that where I can help people become more healthy and become more rounded and become more positive. So those are the flowers that I'm trying to grow in my life, my relationships, my spiritual life, my knowledge. I'm trying to be the best me I can be. That's the best thing you can do in your flower bed is grow you stronger and better, be a better force in this world. So determine your goals and your true passions and your relationships, and those are the plants that you plant. And then number 5, protect with mulch. So I don't know if you guys have ever grown anything, but I'm here to tell you, I've been growing stuff in the gardens and flower beds for a long time. You got to mulch. You got to protect those. Everywhere there's a bare spot of dirt, a weed is going to come up because there's tons of weed seeds in the topsoil. And of course, my first one was break up the soil. You're going to raise all those weed seeds to the top. And if you leave your soil bare, the weeds are going to sprout. Okay, what does that mean for me? That means I got to fill up my time with good stuff, okay? I got to make a plan about what I'm going to do. I've got to mulch. I've got to protect myself by involving myself in good relationships, good positive stuff, reading good books, spending my time on positive things, and it goes so far as your relationships. Get a good mentor, a good coach that can speak into your life, that covers you and holds you accountable. That's the one thing that our pride gets in the way. We don't want to be held accountable. But we have to protect ourselves, to cover the ground so that the weeds don't come back. And on your bad habits, we all have bad habits. Find out how you can substitute a bad habit for a good habit. That's backwards. A good habit for a bad habit. In other words, if you find yourself doing something like, example, if you gamble online, dude, don't get online during that time. Maybe it's like at 6:30 at night after work, and you're tired and you're grumpy, and you get online and you blow a bunch of money. Don't do that at 6:30 every day. Work out, or take a walk with your spouse, or play with the kids, or go out and do some gardening. Okay, that's the mulch. You're covering the places where the weeds can sprout up. Guys, I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to get back to work. I got a lot of work to do and a couple of days off to do it. So I love you. I want you to dream big, work hard, love large, eat really great food, organic if possible, take great vitamins. I can help you with that, and be your best self now. And I'll see you tomorrow. I'll probably be out in my other garden tomorrow. All right, see you. Bye.